Yes, guys, as I say, there are good days and there are bad days. There are different days. I think I should go today a different one. Not a great day, not a worse day, but for sure. Different, very much different. Not even counting, so wet. Not even mentioning it's raining. And guess what? Last Saturday I twisted my knee. So today is a Hey Isa, how you doing, my lady? How you keeping? I hope you are doing well. I hope you're doing good. As you can see, I'm a lot slower today. Already late with work, in pain. It's raining. So yeah, as I say, not a good day, not a bad day, but today is a very different day compared to the others. But anyway, we need to get that sometime. It's part of work, it's part of life, and that's what we need to get time to time. Whew. And today is one of those days I'm looking forward up today to go and have a treatment done in my hip, which I haven't been okay for some time. It's not too bad, but it could be better. And today is that they were going for a massage. It's a Chinese deep tissue massage. I'm gonna have it done today. And I was already concerned that would be a little bit painful. Now, with this problem on the knee, a little bit more. Don't worry, young lady, don't forget to leave your light before you go, though. So yes, there's no God, oh my God, you guys don't want to be a Coleman on the days like today. And then I was just checking there's about 10 liters to do. So I don't know how, but I will have to speed up the work. But as you can see, you can't see much, but I cannot walk properly today. Basically what happened was, last Saturday, my boss said, well, we should go out for a drink. And I said, you are absolutely right. We should go out for a drink. It's been, we go like once a year on Christmas time. And then he said, right, just drink whatever you want. And I thought, well, I won't be drinking too much because it's been so long since I last went out and I got drunk and I don't want to be wasted. And then he said, just go for it. And I was like, okay, fair enough then. I went good on that drink. I did go on the mission because I know they can drink a lot. I know he can drink, but he was saying something to me while he had 1 pint. I was on my 5th one already on the place where we went. But what I remember was, before I got drunk, I went outside of the pub just to get a bit of fresh air. And guess what? It was not even a rain, it was doing a light shower. And I slipped and I twisted my knee. But you know what got so me annoyed on that? If I was drunk, at least I would not feel the pain. But I was not even there yet. And then for the rest of the night, he said, you know what? Yes, now I'm on the mission because it started hurting a little bit. I want to get a little anesthetic. So yeah, it was a good one. It was a great night out. But unfortunately, it's Monday and it's time to get back to work and my knee is nothing comparing to what it was yesterday. That was another level of pain. So time to time I was trying to self-massage my knee, my leg. And it's a lot, oh God, it's a lot better than what it is today. I suppose if I had to go to work yesterday, I would have to call sick. But Christmas is just around the corner, and there are gonna be a few more of excruciating days on pain. But I might have a few good days to rest. I just need to make sure I'm up for another week of work. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit in pain. Yeah. I'm not saying it's the end of the world, I'm not dying. I'm just very slow. I suppose. But this rain today, not look. I just came back from one load. And that's what I get. This is how wet the bags are. And I'm absolutely soaked. Absolutely. And at least for that, you guys could leave a like. Just to see a man enjoying the rain. Well, that's the meaning of my job. I work in the cold. And I never mind. When it gets cold, it means we're going to trade more. This is my problem. Water. When it's too wet and you have to work all day long soaked in water. And there is not even a chance to bring another boiling suit for work, because by the time we're going to do one delivery, it's going to be absolutely wet. And if I change it, I'm just going to wear clothes day after day. So I just need to make sure I'll use another boiling suit tomorrow and make sure I wash and dry this one to use the day after tomorrow, because apparently we're going to have a full week of rain. It's going to be a nice one. It will be a nice one. But anyway, I don't know what is your plan for Christmas. I know what is mine. I know what I'm going to be doing, what I'm going to be enjoying. Peace and quiet. Well, I'll try. There's a 5 years old at home, so I'm gonna see how much quiet we can get in the house. I'm gonna be in peace, it's gonna be nice, it's gonna be relaxing. But this coming Saturday is the day when I have invited like a group of friends for a little celebration in the town where I live. So I'm gonna be doing like a cooking in there. So saying that, I need to go to the butcher today. You a farmer? Hey, how you doing, buddy? No, I'm not a farmer. I used to farm back on the days when I was living in Brazil, when I'm talking about over 20 years ago. And as I said just there, I am a coalman. I deliver coal. So I'm just bagging the coal now. It's loading my van, and I work for a coal merchant. So not a coal miner, a coal merchant. And don't forget to leave your like in there, of course. Just to help this man work in the rain. Yeah, not my favorite day to be at work. Under the weather conditions. But I'm still happy. It's still okay, just a bit slower, a lot slower than usual. But I'm planning to finish. Well, really, I'm planning. Today is one of the days I'm planning to finish something around 3:30. Hoping. Because at 5 I have to be in New York for my treatment, and I don't know if I can make it on time. So I'm trying just to go slowly but not stopping. Slowly but not stopping. Oh. Oh, nice one, buddy. You look really happy, guys. Nice to see. But life is all about happiness. You know, of course, we're gonna get like some troubles in life, but Yeah, I'm a happy person, you know. Of course, it's not every single day that you are in peace with your world and smiling and laughing, but most of the days I'm just in peace. I'm just happy. I'm just enjoying what I do. I enjoy life. I enjoy the mistakes like now, which is slowing down a little bit. But you know, when you start getting older, you start changing priorities in your life. You start seeing the life with different eyes. Like for example now, I don't have that need of going out all the time and get wasted like I did on Saturday. But time to time is nice, you know, get a group of people, just go to town, get a bit of a drink and relax and enjoy. But on a daily basis, I like being at home. I enjoy being home, I enjoy spending time with my little boy, you know, playing, counting, drawing, trying my martial arts, doing my cookies, doing my massage. Well, today I need to go for one. But I enjoy life, I do. Ooh. And don't forget, guys, to leave your like and don't forget to subscribe. And of course, there's plenty of videos in this channel. Some of them, I believe, you're not even bothered because it's just crazy, stupid videos sometimes just to make you laugh. Sometimes you're gonna see some little movements of self-defense. Sometimes you're gonna see my way of understanding martial arts and dance. Of course, there are a lot of crazy other things which I'm not going to put in here for good reasons, but you still can enjoy what is there in the channel. You can have like a great look. You can understand a little bit more about my life, how and why I left my country to come over here. To come to which is a great experience, you know, absolute fantastic experience in life. Learning another language, another culture. Ah, woo! And surely it's not nice work in this weather. But as I say, guys, at least we should not look on the other points of it, but the good side of it. For example, I have a job. I'm not living on benefits. I can choose what I want to do for work. And I enjoy what I do. I work alone. Of course, some of the days are a bit easier than others, but it's still nice to live home and do something. For me, of course. I can't speak for anybody else, and I like this. Working outside this rustic life. Don't get me wrong, I like I complain about the rain, yes, it's not my favorite, but I don't mind work under the rain. You know, it's okay. It's not as bad as I may how it look. It's just not great when you have to work on the rain in days like today for me, for example. It's just because of my knee. Just because my knee is hurting a lot and restricting my moves. part of that. No. No complaints yet. Yet, it may be late. Let me just put a bit more coal in the hopper. Wait. Oh. Maybe a little bit more than what I should. Yeah, surely I put more than what I needed, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Ah, it could be a lot worse. Somos todos piratas, audazes e venerados. And this is the fuel we'll call home fire, premium delivery. Well, premium solid fuel. Ah! Right, I don't want to overload. Let me put some more. And I'm just concentrating how many bags I can put there. I just don't want to be carrying the bags in the back of this hard. Almost there, guys. Almost. You may wonder why am I laughing when I should be crying? Because I believe it's easier to go through the pain with a smile on the face than being dropping tears on the front of the lady. It will make no much difference about the pain, okay? But at least I can keep pushing myself forward. At least I can tell myself, yeah, you might be in pain, but you're not dead, so get up and do some job and do not expect less. People, and that will help me to see who actually wants to be around me in these hard times. That's when you need to control your strength. That's when you need to control your emotions. Pretend it's not hurting. Just keep going. You know. But if you need to show the pain, if you need to scream, if you need to say, yeah, it is hurting, I'd rather show my pain with a smile than with a tear. Even though I make faces when I'm lifting it up, because trust me, it is not so easy. Trust me, it's not. But it's nice. Not bad. That's more or less what I have calculated. 6 bags. Yeah. Yeah, it's much easier to bring one back from back there, but take one back from there, bring it here. Three more bags. Three more. Woo! Boy, was the first. Only 3 bags and I brought like 20. You see, they like this. Never gets easier. Just breathe, nice and slowly. Almost there, guys, almost. Oh, they only need 3 bags and 7 so far. 7 a few bits. Right, not so bad. The load is done. Now I just need 7 kindling, 7 sticks. So it means they work up in the workshop, all that blah blah blah. Oh boy. Yeah, nice. Like my father says sometimes, tá pensando que no céu tem festa? You think there is party in heaven? Does he say when he wants to tell you something like, no matter how good your job is, some of the days you will not want to be there because it's not glory all the time. Right, at least I'm gonna put the JCB back inside, which gives me like saving about 5 minutes later for when I come back, so I can actually speed up a little bit later. It doesn't seem much, but it is a lot different. How about you guys? You tell me a little bit about you. You can see, I don't mean the rain won't get any easier. It's gonna be, I don't know. But as I say, I try to look at the positive side of it, and apparently the positive side of it for me is tomorrow is gonna be raining again. And so on. Apparently it's going to be like many days when it's going to be just wet. Oh, oh, hi, I'm back. So yeah, for some of you who is not understanding why I'm making a bit of faces, I twisted my foot last Saturday when I was out in town and slipped. And I twisted the knee, and then since then it's been quite hard to walk. Well, yesterday was a lot worse, so I had to do self-massage myself just to try to carry on. But today I'm gonna see like a specialist for another deep tissue session of massage, and I know it will hurt, but I was gonna go to see him for my hip. Now is the knee and the hip, and I know what's coming next, because the muscles is gonna have to work in it. They're gonna be working for both. They're just gonna have to go a lot deeper in the tissue than I was expecting. Actually, after the situation with the knee now, so Yeah. Just another day. Just another day on a cold man's life. You know, some days cold, some days wet, some days cold and painful, some days cold and awkward, and today cold, wet, painful, and kind of run against the time because I have to be in York at 5 and it's just 12 now, so I'll have to push it quite a bit. There's 9 deliveries in this lot, and I'm gonna have to push quite a bit because I'm not in my fastest day. I'm going very slowly, so yeah, I have just over 3 hours to get it done, get home, have a shower, and come back to York and try to get the peak time when it's going to be absolutely busy. So yeah, we will see. We will see what's going to be happening in between. At least the JCB is inside, so that will be saved 5 to 10 minutes later on to get it back when I finish work. Let me just get some sticks. Get one. That's it. Off to the road now. Thank you very much, guys, for staying here with me for a bit. Thanks for some of the comments. Yeah. Thanks for the likes, appreciate that. Okay, thanks. If there will be any new subscriber in there, I'll do appreciate it. Thank you very much for making this compliment to me. Let me just close the door. Yeah. Okay then. Thank you very much, guys. Thanks for being here with me today. Much appreciated. Now it's time to hit the road. Oh boy, it will be an interesting second load now. I feel my knee is slightly better than what it was early morning, but also I'm a bit more tired than what I was early morning, so I don't know. There's not going to be any difference. I just know I might slow down a bit. Not wanting to because I cannot afford to slow down. Not today, but let's wait and see. What is this day planning? On the gun. No time to complain, time to learn. Here we go, guys. Thank you very much, guys, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Bye for now.